We need to talk. When I first met you, I wanted you around all the time, you know, because you were so beautiful and you made everything look majestic and magical. And then I started getting comfortable and I started to feel a little smothered and cold, you know. And I'm not saying goodbye, you know. I'm not saying that I don't love you, because I do. I do love you. And I want you around sometimes, you know. So this is not goodbye. It's just see you later. So please go. Snow, please leave. You guys, I was like so sick of the snow. Like, okay, I vlogged about the snow twice because like I think it's beautiful, you know, not being from here and seeing it. But look, the southern girl in me, you know, the Miami girl in me wants it to be warm outside. It's March, you know, it's March. That's not what this video is about, but for real though, like for real, seriously. But I wanted to just come in and chat with you guys. For real, I just wanted to chat because I was in here thinking about stuff. I was thinking about my natural hair and the fact that when I went natural for the first time, when I went natural 3 years and some change ago, I became obsessed with my hair. I was determined to figure out how to do it, how to care for it, how to make it soft. You know, I didn't want to walk around with brittle hair. I don't want to walk around with dry hair. I didn't care, like, I didn't really care. I wanted it to grow to a certain length to where I could do styles with it, but I didn't really care for it to be like down my butt and all that stuff, which I know one day it will be there. You know, if I continue to take care of it and let it grow, it's gonna be there. But that's not like that wasn't what my obsessed with it. And I'm still to a certain extent obsessed with my hair. And I'm not so much obsessed with my hair now. I'm more, I know a lot about my hair and how to take care of my hair. You know, and people have a lot of questions because they see my hair and they think it looks healthy. They touch it and it's soft, and they you know, they want to know, like, what are you doing to make your hair like that? And I want to help. So that's why my videos, that's why I put up videos, you know, to show you guys that you can style your hair, you know, certain type of ways if you feel like it, you know, the styles that I can do, to show you guys how I moisturize, because maybe it'll help you out, or how I shampoo, or the products that I use, whatever, you know. If you need help, I'm here, you know. But there's a lot of other girls on YouTube that do the same thing. Talk to you guys about other obsessions, you know. The way that I got obsessed with my hair, I'm trying to train myself to become obsessed with other things in my life the same way, because hair became so important to me. Now my hair is very, very, very healthy, and you know, it's healthy, it's good, and all I gotta do is maintain. You know, it's not about getting into the healthy state. It's there, and I just need to maintain. So I was thinking, like, why can't I do that with my body? You know, like, I'm a thin girl. I ain't big, you know. I don't really have too much, you know, too much issues with fat, but I want to be toned. I want to be toned. You know, I want my body to look like, damn. Like, for real. Like, you walk in the room, you know, it's like, and it's nothing stopping me from looking like that except for me. You know, I already got this, you know, that sound conceited, but it's the truth. I already got all this up in here going, you know. So I need to get all of this going for me too, this is still good, but I just needed to get going, you know, a little bit better. So I'm trying to make myself get obsessed with exercise the same way I got obsessed with my hair. And that ain't working, you know. It's harder. It's so much harder. But and I'm also trying to get myself obsessed with eating the right things, or eating better, the same way I got obsessed with my hair. And it's like that process is going so much slower than the hair process went. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about self-motivation. Like, it's great to have a network it's great to have a community of people around you that's supporting you, that, you know, they're interested in the same thing that you're interested in, they're doing the same thing that you're doing, they're motivating you, you keeping them motivated, y'all supporting each other. Like, that's great. But some things gotta come from inside, you know, like some things really gotta come from inside, and then you can have those outside factors helping you to really stay on it. But the stuff gotta come on from the inside first. So I want to just make a goal. The only person you're disappointed when you don't reach that goal is yourself. And I'm thinking about my life. I'm thinking about like how I set out these goals to reach these certain levels as far as education goes at a certain point in my life, and how, you know, how I've stayed true. How I've stayed true to those certain goals, because I want that rank in society. And it's like, well, you know, what really matters, you know? And I think that stuff don't really matter. That it matters to a certain extent, because in society they have these places set up for you in order for you to be successful, or even in order for you to be alright, you know, for you to maintain, you have to reach these certain heights in order for you not to be living in poverty, you know. So we set those goals, and we try to reach them because we all want to be comfortable in life, you know. We don't want to be struggling all the time to eat, you know, to just enjoy life, you know. So those goals are easier for you to just be like, okay, I'm gonna do that, and, you know, go ahead and put your whole self into it. It's easier for you to do that with that. But when it comes to exercise and stuff, it's like, oh, well, I could do that tomorrow, you know, I'm still looking good today, I'm still kind of skinny today, I'm gonna hold off on that. And then you turn around and it's like, woof, you know, nothing against the big people, but like, I ain't trying to be big. Then you turn around and you just like, you know, you done blew up, and you got hypertension, diabetes, you got all this medication that you're taking, and it's like, you know, had you really listened to yourself when you made the decision to be healthier, back when you didn't have none of those issues, back when you still were thin, and it would have been very easy for you to you know, shake off that little laziness that you got, shake off that little tiny itty bitty, you know, little bit of fat that you got or whatever, to help you avoid those issues in the future, to help you change your diet, you know, to motivate you to be more healthier within yourself. You know, you didn't do it. And so I'm just trying to say, all the energy, I want to be a master of my own energy. One thing that you guys don't know about me is that recently I've gotten into chakras, and you know, I meditate, which is another thing. I need to make meditation a daily part of my rotation, my routine, my life, because I notice a change in me when I do sit down and I take the time to meditate. It makes me feel awesome. But why don't I make the time to do it? Making excuses, being lazy. For what are you doing to sit down and meditating and doing something that's going to make you feel better? After I exercise, I feel 100% better. After I eat right, I feel 100% better with myself, mentally, physically, I feel better when I do those things. So why am I making excuses? And why are you making excuses for something that you want, for something that you really want or need for yourself? And I say need because if it's something that it's a goal that you set and you're not doing that, you're gonna feel bad, and that's the reason why I say you need it. Because if you don't do that, then you're gonna feel bad within yourself, and all these ugly emotions and dark energies are gonna surround you, and you don't need that. You need the good energy. So you need to do what you set out to do, what you want to do, and make sure you prioritize your life so that it works that way. You know, you create your own situation, you create your own destiny. And if you make it so that school, work, all those other things are on the top part of your chain, or your food chain, or whatever you want to call it, then that's how it's gonna be. But if you make it so that, you know, you doing all those things that you love is up there, and, you know, work is a part of it, it's just a part of your life, and it's something that you do and you enjoy as well, then that's how your life is gonna be. How your life is going to be played out. You create your own destiny. You have to, and it's not going to happen overnight, but you have to make things work. I'm saying all of this to say, do it. You feel me? Like, I'm saying this to myself. I'm saying this to you guys, but I'm speaking to myself because I need to hear this, you know, because I have these goals that it's seeming like it's so hard, you know, like, and it's really not that hard, and I need to buckle down and, you know, stay true to myself and how I feel and what I want. And what I want is to be, I want to be as healthy as I can possibly be, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I want to be there, you know, and I have to work on all those things, and I have to stop making excuses for why I'm not working on it, for why I'm not there yet, because I should be there. I don't care how young I am. People like, oh, you so young. No, that don't mean nothing to me. The fact that I'm thinking about it, the fact that I'm cognizant, I'm conscious of the fact that I'm not there yet, and I want to be there, means that the age don't really matter. Like, I know where I want to be and I'm not there, and there's no excuse for me not to be there, except for me not making the moves to get there. So I gotta start making moves, y'all, and I want y'all to start making moves on whatever it is that y'all trying to make moves on, like whatever it is. And so yeah, I'm trying to be a master of my own energy, a master of my own body, a master of my own emotions, a master of my own spirituality. I'm trying to master myself. I'm at a point where I'm ready to master myself beyond, you know, mastering my hair, my makeup, because I'm cool, you know, I'm cool. Quick, you know, do a little, I guess, book shout out or whatever. And I just started reading this book, but I'm feeling it already, and I'm studying it as if I was studying for a school exam. Better yet, I'm studying it better than I would study for a school exam, because sometimes I just study and I remember the stuff for the test, and I don't know what I read the next day after the test is over. But anyway, if you're into energy healing, chakras and that type of thing, if you're into it, this is a good book. You know, I've skimmed through it, I've read certain pieces of it, but I jumped and I started from the beginning, and now I'm sitting down and I'm really starting from the beginning with this one. And this is called The Subtle Body. If you can see that. Okay, and it's an encyclopedia for your energetic anatomy, and it's by Cindy Dale. This is another book that, you know, I haven't read through the whole entire book, but I've read pieces of it, because it's not the type of book where you could just flip. You can, but not me. And I still learn every time I open up this book. And I don't agree with every single thing in it, but I really like the book, and it's one of the books that really introduced me to that whole energy, spirit, and the feminine energy, you know. It is called Sacred Woman. You can see that, hopefully you can. And it's by Queen Afua. And I was gifted this book by my boyfriend, and I really enjoy this book. These are the type of things that I'm into, so, you know, get to know me a little better, I guess. But yeah, you guys, these are two dope books. If you're into energy, or if you're into, like, this is talking about dieting and just, you know, being your sacred self as a woman. And so, you know, if you're interested, you know, please check that out. It's a good book. And this one is more so about energy healing, chakras, and that type of thing. And so check this one out too. And I'm gonna read this whole entire book. I know I am. So I can't wait to finish with that one, you guys. So stay motivated, you know, stay motivated within yourself, you know. Do whatever you got to do to reach those goals, to situate your life so it flows the way that you want it to flow. You know, be easy. Life is for living, so live it well. Peace.